Hello guys, let me make sure I am live before I get into the flow. Where are we? Yep, we're live. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's get into it. So we're at the Dutch Grand Prix now. After 2 races, badly, I'm gonna have to go and check something because I will have XP to claim on another game mode, which will be good. The only thing which is quite tragic is that I've discovered a really good way to get XP, but I have noticed that this passes for another 52 days, and I've already almost completed it. So yeah, not necessarily negative.
Stretched along the shores of the North Sea, which brings its own challenge.
Having stuff already done, but you know, at the same time, like it's sad that I've only just discovered that it's a thing. We'll just do this one first. So it would have been very nice to know about these bonus challenges a while ago, not like after them level 41. Last episode we did finish, I think, 5th or 6th in our last race. Season over possibly. It tells me first time on the Dutch Grand Prix in this game. On Grand Prix I've done quite a bit offline, Spanish and Austria, so if when it comes to Austria next I win. Other than that, count for speed trap, just set fastest. Here's the roller coaster. This track is like to describe a roller coaster, and which is very scary as well. Well, that was embarrassing. I say that's one just fully turned into me. I shouldn't rewind, but it's only practice, so in my opinion, practice, it's fine to rewind. It's the actual race where I'm trying not to. Unless the AI was fully a blame, like in the last race when Hamilton just completely turned into me. When I was on Racer Man and he had no reason. If I just go really fast into this final sector, I might just... that's not going out of my budget, that's going out of my gameplay. Famous quote, Jack. Let's just set speed trap. Not sure if that counts. If it counts, it counts for the speed trap. Yeah, if it counts for speed trap. It's nice when you have tyre wear, it's something part of tyre management, engine power.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Okay. I'm still curious whether the... I think it applies throughout the season, but to be honest it doesn't make as much sense to me. Oh yeah. Cyberpunk. So you said dirt bikes were easier to begin with, didn't you? Ah. That's a good way to do racing, man, isn't it? Go straight off the track. It's all fun and games till she tells you need to do it in your own one, and then you unlock it after. Alright, 1 sec, I'm just going into a corner. Aye. I was just waiting for a straight, so it's... Oh gosh. That's bad, though. She trans. Yeah. Can you eat the other drivers, though? Oh. Doesn't seem very legal, that race. Ah. I'm just gonna return to garage. I can just do that on the occupancy. Hello, Roblox Realm at I've mispronounced that. Yeah, it seems unsafe to race your audio. My race seems very organised. How's your day, Roblox man, woman? Thanks. It's, to be honest, I could stream better. It's just I'm kind of dead at the moment. I just want to concentrate. So usually yeah, thanks. Do you watch F1? Do you watch F1 or do you just watch and stream? So this game's kind of why I started watching the F1 properly, because I got one of the I had one of the old ones, so I just started enjoying it and watching my life and started enjoying it. Are we actually in Liberty? The UK. We're from the UK on this channel. It's confusing me because like when I got a gap between, I've just started to get a gap between me and one of the drivers in front, Daniel, as you started saying that, so it's very weird. Oh. Well, I'm not lost, so I guess. Gosh. Yeah, I do play Roblox. I haven't played this week, but usually I do play Roblox every now and again. I think I like doing tycoons and simulators, but I don't usually do the whole play world or anything like that. And then if I'm with me mates, I'll do a story game mode. Right, Piastri. Oh gosh. I've not done the Netherlands in ages. Now would be the perfect time for Amsterdam to start playing, but I did not turn Spotify on. I'm keeping my distance from Piastri, which I think is a good thing because I'm sure he's running a program, but at the same time I can't, I can overtake him when I need to. Can't remember if I won the Dutch Grand Prix last time I done it, but it was on a key mode. Twists and turns. Maybe that's our fastest lap time. There's Piastri fourth. She shot towards them. Is the idea I can't. Ah, sounds like a good driver. Shooter. Maybe the passion's not there by you, Daniel. Maybe your passion wasn't good enough. Thanks, Piastri. There you go, Piastri. You can have your place. I'm going to garage anyway. Alright, time to get into the race weekend. Well, we're already in it, but the actual race. I did not want that. The engine's fine, I think. Yeah, my engine's completely fine. We're going 48, but I can give you another race or two. I've got less races left than there was at the beginning of the season, so yeah. Me. I am the great okay, then Leclerc.
Next time, goodbye.
Alright, Gasly got 11th, which hopefully if we do sign him, he'll do a bit better and our car's improved by then. Like, race 15 out of 25, so we've got 9 races left. I mean, 15 out of 24, we have 9 left. Could be rain on practice, which done me over in Belgium, so, I mean Hungary, so I want to cry. There we go. Sometimes, Daniel, my intelligence even makes me wonder how. Last race, Daniel got completely done over because there was rain on a track which I was terrible at to begin with, so I started dead last. I managed to finish 6th, something like that, or 5th, because of a red flag halfway through the race. Which made me think that although I was done over on qualifying, I was blessed halfway through. I'm still yet to see a safety car in this game, which has got me really confused. Because you by now have had at least 2 safety cars on a Grand Prix. Alright, I'm worried of what you've sent me now, Daniel. I'm gonna mute myself as I watch this video. Alright, Daniel, so the fact that it says I'm not old enough to watch that video has got me concerned. Or it says not available, it's one or the other.
Just look at that sea of orange. No.
Oh, it's wet. Wait, now we're going soft anyway, because why not? I think you've got enough time. Everyone else is on soft, so it's fine. The roller coaster, that is Netherlands. I love this track. It's just very hard at the same time to drive. The home boy machine Verstappen is currently second. I thought Yuki's having really good qualifiers. Yeah, it's Verstappen, so it's top. He backed this Dutchman. Yeah, to be honest. Assuming he's been. Come on, push. Let's push. Good corner. Good corner. Ah, he's probably got that quick when I have the DRS. Yeah, he's won. He's qualifying P1. My battery's gone. It was still second, it's fine. That could have been a bad ending, but starting second's not that bad. I'm not going to complain. I could have not even been in front three. I've bottled front three a few times this season already on qualifying.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back
Actually, Yuki did
tomorrow
have a good
as we head into the Grand Prix.
session himself, just fourth, sitting outside podiums. Well, if he finishes fourth, sitting outside podium zone. Not good for me because I think the Red Bulls are second in constructors. Not that my teammates helping me in constructors anyway. I say that's if I can't play as him. But I feel bad that I'm getting rid of him. Look at him, he looks amazed by this place. Look at him, he seems a very happy boy. And soon it is because he didn't expect to get to an F1 team at 64 overall, but we didn't have options, to be honest. There's him or a 63 rated fella. I could get a 78 rated one, but he's obviously the one I'm playing as, because he's not high enough that he get podium by himself. Regularly. Like, if I get Gasly, someone I don't have to play as. Because Gasly's good enough that he should be getting top 10, like, every now and again. Whilst the one I am, he's got very high focus and reaction time, but he's got low other stats, making him a very low rating. I say very low, 78 overall. There's drivers on grid who are 74. Surely he'll go up at the end of the season, though.
And joining me in the commentary.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Oh, hard. What's this one like? They're about to see him. But let's go this one. I don't think I'll be able to get a better strat. Sometimes I can sort of make my own strat, which will be better. But that case, no, I won't be able to. We could do a home upset, which might give us one step closer to the World Championship. Yo.
No threat of rain for the time being.
Well, it didn't let me watch it. It said unavailable for you. So, I'm very concerned of what it could have been. Right. Can't wait for the next season when I've got an actual decal which is relative to my sponsor. And then I'm gonna ditch my sponsor the next season after I just wanted the decal. But you know, the winner takes it all, as they say in the songs. And nobody wants to live forever, to the point where they even want to break free. But it's all just one Bohemian Rhapsody, it's all just one big Rhapsody and Bohemian. Very concerning. I hate Tsunoda.
Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts.
Nice.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
And now they're probably running away from you. Very good release, I should take the edge on that now. Trying to think of good areas to use decoy because this early part is just the roller coaster. It's like the roller coaster section. I want to escape Verstappen because his DRS is very strong being in the Red Bull. I'm going back to 505. Again, you said that when I was in a very awkward corner. I can distance myself for good. We've decreased the odds of Verstappen getting first DRS.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
It's bad when the AI doesn't. Yeah, that's what I said, you know, it's bad when the AI can't do the corner. It's an easy corner. Oh.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Thanks for clarifying that my tyres are still good. They are on lap 3 and be concerned if I'd killed them. Why did you blow up my door? What? I don't think it's a bad word, is it? No, I was trying to think it was a trick, isn't it? That it's like referred to as that in some areas with S in the end. I don't know. I can't have a thought. I wasn't able to read it properly considering I'm in the middle of a lap. Verstappen's had such a good lap. He's gained so many seconds on me and I haven't even had a bad one. Oh what? I need you, champ. Right. Yo. He always came back to me saying I want to be really bad in intuitive thoughts. Okay then, thanks. It was actually about some cat Daniel just said seconds earlier, so no. There's a girl's transgender. Did you just get the things chopped off, like, the chest? How? It doesn't work like that, am I?
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for
Do you want me
details.
to raise it so fast if Verstappen had done such a good race? I can get these to lap 9.
Understood. Copy that.
What am I on anyway? Oh no. Maybe I should have accepted the team. I like the F1s when I actually know how to drive on it. It's a very fun flowing track. Like that, Karen, do you know what the F1s looks like on F1? Do you know what the F1s is like on F1? It's fun in my opinion. But I've got a very eager Verstappen on my tail the entire race. That was rubbish. That's tough. I don't get people who pull flags to show like their identity. I don't get what that's all about. I don't go around with a massive carrot on the back of my car saying look at me, I'm a vegetarian. I don't drive like a carrot or have carrots like turnips painted on me. Alright then. Yeah, I was gonna have to check this one. Cameron. Wow, that's weird that. tell you, these parties get gayer and gayer every day. He's gonna stop me. Oh god. I'll have to drain some battery here. How did Monica go? Who DNF'd the quickest?
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
That sounds like bad driving, to be honest. I haven't seen Karen get that annoyed over Daniel's bad driving. Pierre Gasly, what did he do? As you know, some women may be jealous of Gasly's wife. I don't know.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Don't forget, box this lap.
I've just literally confirmed I'm going to box this lap. You don't need to tell me. Confirmed. Remember to box the lap. Let's turn over, take off. I've already had a few pit penalties this season. What do you mean by that?
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Alright, let's get going. Decent pit. Quicker than the usual shock receipt from me like pick though. Oh, Verstappen had a rough pit. Not sure what happened, he might have been caught in traffic. Oh, that completely blew me chance of getting away from him. There's a very aggressive bull coming towards me. There's a very scary Dutchman after me and a very angry bull. It gives you 10 points if you finish first. Don't tell me you accidentally skipped it. Yeah, it gives extra practice, and you can also yeah, you also get 10 points for first, and then obviously over points to other positions. Where did you qualify for sprint?
Right, Zach's coming in for his stop
Where
now.
did you finish in sprint, or didn't you do it? Ah. Where are you? Ah. That's alright though, because your car's honestly bad. You've been upgraded, so it's not going to be amazing just yet. Speaking of unamazing cars, this car's not supposed to be bad, but I guess it's because the Red Bull's so good. In this, it's not really good in real life, just Verstappen's a really good driver. It's definitely not awful, like, you know, if it exaggerates about being awful, but at the same time it does help that Tsunoda is obviously one of the better drivers on grid, and Verstappen's probably the best driver skill-wise. Verstappen's mentally good. When he won the championship over Hamilton that season, the Mercedes was 100% the better car. That Leighton used to say that the GOAT was Hamilton, but after that season he's been saying that now from this point onwards he's always going to think that Verstappen's better. Well, I don't like him on race days, he's very aggressive. But again, the best are always aggressive if you look at Schumacher. Schumacher was a very aggressive driver. He was very talented, but he was a very mean driver, as cringe as that sounds. Like, it was the final day, oh gosh. It was the final day of the season once, and it was between him and this other driver, and this other driver could have won the first world championship, and he actually, Schumacher has a problem, and has to retire, and instead of retiring normally, what he does is he purposely positioned his car so he could hit him, so he couldn't get points. Sometimes you lose all morality when greatness strikes. He's always been one of the best ever drivers, but he was a very aggressive one.
Behind, 43.0 seconds.
Oh, come on, I'm 43 seconds ahead of my teammate. How bad are you? My car's not even the worst on grid. Well, better than Sauber and Alpine. No, Sauber and Haas. Not sure about Racing Bulls. They might be better. Manage to distance myself from Verstappen now. By the way, Cameron, I think I'm going to get into trouble. Liam Lawson, the Racing Bulls driver, has just ran the other week in game approached my team and told them behind Red Racing Bulls back that he wants to join my team and would love to have a seat next season. No, it's a manager team. I mean, it's my team, I'm the CEO. So I sort of decide what goes on, what drivers we have and that. And then obviously if I'm players whichever driver I want to. Lawson's got no points this season, that's the thing, which is really turning me back, because it's not like our car's much better than the Racing Bulls one, so it's not like he'll do dramatically better. And Gasly, if we can get him, would be a well better signing. So unless Lawson has a really good end to the season, I'm probably gonna pass his approach eventually. I'm just gonna keep it going just in case worse happens and I do sign him. Which again, I'm not gonna be too mad if I have Tsunoda for a season or two, but as I said, I'd rather Gasly. And everyone once I didn't realise how bad, like, how important it was to have good facilities and cars. And I actually saved all my money to sign Leclerc on, like, F1 21. But, I didn't know how bad the, car was, so I spent all my money on him instead of upgrading car. And he was, like, finishing 17th every race. Not because he's bad, but because he was, like, one of the highest rated on that game. It was just because my, car was so poor. And I only invested money into it because I didn't realise how to upgrade facilities on that game. It's a lot more self-explanatory on the newest one, but... And the one you're on, do you know how to spend money to upgrade facilities? Yeah, you're really smarter than I was. I don't mean, like... Why? Why'd you like Sonoda as well? Yeah. So when I say upgrade facilities, I don't mean like your research and development. I mean like the pick through and that. Alright, good, because I didn't for ages. As I said, on this game, it's so much more obvious what you need to do or to upgrade. It's very user friendly. It might seem complicated, but when you get into the gist of it, it's very user friendly. If you know what I mean, it's not overly complicated and it's not bare bones, which is exactly what you want. You want it to be accessible for everyone as well as not having nothing. By the way, you doing my team or just Java? What's your team called? Do you know how to do like your activities outside of these two? I mean like those activities. Yeah, okay, cool. I said the stuff which for years I didn't even know existed. Like that's how either stupid I was or how unexplained to me it was. I remember one day watching F1 YouTube and thinking, what's going on there?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Sainz has crashed in a bad position, or at least DNF'd. Probably as bad as when Perez was on the track the entire session, like the entire race after DNFing in lap 11.
Caution.
I'm gonna contemplate life. I just need to see that again. To know how stupid I am. What am I doing? What is this? It's shocking. Why am I turning like that? It's disgusting. Who drives like this? Wow, that was bad. That was very, very bad. Wow. That's the only words for that. It was horrific driving. If I didn't have rewinds and I was on a clean rate just like that, generally would have just cost me 25 points. Cheeky. Can't spin people out at F1.
Okay, clear.
And if you got a warning. How what? Warning or penalty?
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
By the way, never look at prices for things you don't have, like, you can't find. It's a tip. Never search your prices for something you have but can't find. Trust me, it's very tragic, depending on the scenario. It was almost like a Canon of M40. Gone are the days where I didn't have... Yeah, it's something that shook me as a human after looking at the prices and like I've lost. It's so sad that I'm sure someone would like to listen. Is that? You got one lap. I got the eyelashes in the eye.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
Might worked hard for it, I don't think I deserved it. I got driving today, I don't have a clue. I was driving like a drunk man after race, but...
What a performance this has been! A brilliant victory for Franco Colapinto.
Well done, Colapinto. You done it.
Well, what a thrilling end to an...
I am so happy.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of
I don't
Formula
know
1.
what that
Be sure
was.
to join us for more exciting Formula 1
Go on,
action
Pierre, you got a
very
point.
soon.
It's better than what the other driver was doing, who wanted to sign for me, so... So I didn't think I took damage, so... That upped me family in quite a bit. Don't know what was so special about that race, but done it. Race 16, not lap 16. I am so happy, happy as I can be. Things that bother you never bother me. I should go on The Voice. Nice. You know the movie Son of the Mask? I think it's better than The Mask. Top 5 annoyed moments. Son of the Mask is a very good movie. It's underrated. People choose not to like it because it's the hipster, it's the popular thing. Oh no, after next race it's Azerbaijan. No, no, no. Wait, wait, wait. Oh yeah, I had to do a sprint race as well. That's shocking. You looked so shocked on getting to meet him. Oh, oh, that's disgusting. You want our team to have the 4th best car? We don't even have the 7th best car. Where are we pulling this research from, Franco? Come on, get your head in the game.
Big day. The team feel we now have enough info following our talks with possible drivers that we can now start negotiating contracts. Drivers who we've had at least an early meeting with may now be receptive to discussing a contract. Time to get things ready for next season.
Okay.
Now the contract window is open. We should review the status of our driver negotiations. Let's select one of your drivers.
I'm not gonna. Lawson's my other option, but I'm not gonna renew Zach's contract.
Now that the contract window is open, we need to decide who to offer a contract to. You can offer a contract or a counteroffer to any driver provided you've reached a certain level of progress with talks. Though you may find that drivers yet to find a seat later in the season start to become a bit more flexible about contract details. But wait too long, and you might find that another team manages to sign them first. So it's a risky strategy.
Okay. I'll just with Franco, I'm happy keeping him, so.
Okay, set. Now we wait. Hopefully we'll hear back soon, but these things do tend to drag on. Let's keep our fingers crossed and just focus on what we can control. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
You should be resigning anyway. Unfortunately, Zach, I don't really want you. How much is Lawson rated? 81. He's alright, it's just I don't know if he's the driver for me, just like, unless Gasly obviously rejects, in which case he's clearly the driver for me, because...
performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Oh,
We have
come on.
to look at, please.
You can't both fail. Well, you have, but... That's lovely, eh? I need all the help I can with Azerbaijan. I can't be delaying things before Azerbaijan. There are moments where silence falls on the racetrack. Our IT team has identified the vulnerability in our cybersecurity system and recommends we upgrade cutting edge technology. Visit them through protection also comes with a hefty price tag. 50k is not hefty, to be honest, so we'll accept. I would rather not get hacked. Oh, come on. All my developments failed, apart from one. That's nice. I'm happy for the one which didn't fail. Jack starts crying over F1 developments. I know we're worse from Sal, but that shows how poor our team is. Oh, that's nice. It's bad when you're behind Sal, but doesn't really know there's something wrong. Really want Gasly, but I said that, you know, Lawson, to be honest, isn't too bad, but I said it's not like he's going to elevate us to that next level. You might get like one top 10 finish the season, but I think I don't know if Lawson F1, F2, but he seems to be a good driver, but I hope he doesn't expect us to win the World Championship like
If pedal to the metal sounds like your idea of fun,
Capaldo
the
thinks
right
we will.
place.
I thought that was 335 points then, I was about to say wait what, but now it's 75, it's not that much. I'm curious what phase all the other teams are at. Over where the team. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you said you're getting pooed on. You have to keep the family friendly. especially after the horrors that unfolded on his few streams ago. Later I think I'm getting I'm streaming now, by the way. I think I'm gonna get into some big trouble. I forgot to tell you, Lawson just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go to my HQ, to the Liverpool Motors HQ and ask for a contract. Without Racing Bulls knowing. You know what, if I get him he'd be alright, it's just the fact that I'd rather Gasly. Wait, what? I'm about to do gate minigame first try. So we're getting something up here. I've done gate minigame first try. With purples on every single part.
That was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
I'm just going to drink some water. That was a very stressful session. Oh, come on. How did I not do any of that? I'm sorry, what? Track accumulation. I got purple on every single part of it, but somehow I supposedly drove off track and didn't chain 5 corners. That's outrageous. How could I have got a perfect score on it if I'd never done it perfectly? I actually feel lied to. How could that physically be possible? How could I got purple on every single gate individually? Sapphire sportsmanship moments by Leclerc. Where did you finish, Cameron? It's just a number. I'd be nice, I let Leclerc go past me with no contesting. He let me past early, so I let him past.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
It was very inappropriate, if you ask me. But he tried to use the excuse he had nowhere to put it. He thinks he's the boy, but he isn't. He thought he'd get that on like top 5 coldest Cole Palmer moments. Already knew that I'd get tons of memes made about it, so he just done it. I saw this thing, by the way, and it was Van Dijk was doing Q&A questions. One of the questions he was asked by someone, like, anonymous questions, like people not realising that it was Van Dijk. One of them said, does he actually know he's aura farming? I find it funny how humble he is during the parades. Now, did you see how like star-studded he almost looked after Liverpool fans singing? Late in the parade, by the way, is when a team wins a trophy, goes around the city. Van Dijk, during every trophy parade, almost looks like bewildered, looking at the fans, like singing and that, like looks amazed. What did he do? Why? Because he's the best centre back. Hulkenberg, what are you doing? Hulkenberg. I don't dislike
There's debris on the tyres. This is going to cause reduced grip until they clear.
I don't dislike Pickford. He's the player I dislike the most Everton, but I wouldn't say I hate him. Because of a FIFA card. But yeah, wouldn't it be big? Oh, hello, Everton, a team I've always... Well, yeah, because the fans are going to go all over the internet after that they got a point against Liverpool. I still see Everton fans say, when we beat you this season 2-2. Did it everywhere later, it's not even a joke at this stage. Well, the United fans for years were saying that they won something called the, what was it, the Aldi Cup, something like that, so they had more trophies from Liverpool. And they had that infatuated in their mind for years. It's not that when some kids started battering some kid in our school saying, look who won the derby. The same reason why I like Harvard living. I thought you hated them. Okay, that's me, and Gomez is not terrible. Name it. What's that got to do with it? He's a centre back. He goes go. Pepe, when was the last time Pepe
If today's
scored?
practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional.
Sean Dice to Calvin to whatever his name is. It's a FIFA bias. It's not to do with FIFA. I respect him. He's been at the club since 2015. Well, if you remember, we had Martin Scarfel at centre back at some stage. Clearly, the standards aren't the most big. He's a good little player when he wasn't injured. Now, before he had 50,000 injuries, he was alright. Name Everton centre backs, then I'll judge them. Exactly. So that's why you need to sign Gomez. Real Madrid had that centre back Nacho for years. He wasn't absolutely amazing, but the fans still liked him, and he stayed at the club for so long. And do you ever see? Have you ever seen Nacho play? He was on the bench half the time. He came on like every 2 games. Yeah, against PSG. That's the only time I think of that. Was he? But just if you do think, Balstow, that match we did. Courtois made 13 world-class saves, unless you're on about the 2018 one, in which case we don't talk about that one. World-class and saves does not suit that final. Poor Mane's absolutely amazing goal doesn't get discussed because of a certain goalkeeper. Did Bale's goal win the Puskas? I can't even remember. It should have. It was a chance. I know there's probably a few better goals, but what? Leighton Lo Celso was 2022 or 2023. I'm on about 2018 when Bale scored the overhead kick. We know I might be on about Eric Lamela. Or Eric Lamela, what a player he was. One player the Spurs fans would love to forget.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very, very
Just trying to
pleased with
rage
that
bait
one.
now.
Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
A bench. Yes, because he was a bench player. He was a super sub. He was a bench player for Liverpool. He was a super sub. I don't go around telling people Origi's the best goalkeeper I've ever seen. He was a solid, striker I've ever seen. He was a solid bench player. He wasn't better than a bench player because when he went to Forest and that, he was not really that good. But for Liverpool, he was a club hero. He's super sub. Dudek wasn't better. You're also the same person who thinks Dudek was better than Pepe Reina. So I think that shows how reliable you should be for Liverpool bench quality players. dude, Divock Origi was good. When we're looking at Liverpool bench heroes, Dudek and Origi are our two best bench heroes. I've never once thought Origi was one of our best ever strikers. He was always a good bench player. He always got the goal, which is what a bench player needs to do. It doesn't need to be a flair for it, doesn't need to be the best thing ever, but he done it. So what's the argument here?
Speed's key here today.
So why have you guns blazed at us when Belly wasn't a good player? As if we've said to you he was the best striker we've ever seen. Yeah, but you you said it the way you said it. No, if I remember when he went to Wolfsburg on loan in 2017, I think 13 games with something like 9 goals, which is solid. So it shows there was talent there. It shows that if he was called upon, he could get goals. I know the Bundesliga is I was literally about to say I know the Bundesliga isn't seen as like as elite as the Prem, but it shows in a league which is ranked statistically in top 5 and the most viewed in the world, he could do it. On the bench of Liverpool, he got the goals against Everton. Not to be like, I'm just saying that's the biggest example. He got it against Barca. He got 2, which cemented him in the calibre of a club hero. But you know, it was like, that was like the equivalent of trying to tell us that Emre Can's terrible. We never once said Emre Can was amazing, but he was a solid bench player. Well, no, I was just going off Liverpool bench players, like, I don't get that. As well, if we had, when we signed, it was like 2016 and something like that, when we had Ballot, when we still had Benteke up front, so I don't know if we had any other options. 60 million well spent. How do you spend more on Benteke and Andy Carroll and Luis Suarez? It actually still baffles me that that's the reality that we live in.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
You just called me an idiot for saying Andy Carroll was terrible.
Will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
You? I thought you said you muttered underneath your breath, you idiot. Jones, there was a really bad player.
You're all player.
Just a...
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Just a really bad player for Everton, that tuition, that Turkish fella. What are you on about? Can't remember what. Liverpool.
Everton.
No, he's clearly not the way you've responded. I genuinely can't remember. How long ago is this? I still can't tell if she's trying to have me off.
We now use DRS. DRS now available.
Yeah. Yes, I have. QPR. It doesn't say. No, alright, I'm gonna Google now, but I know for a fact that this is gonna be some sort of like scam you're having me off. Football player. How do you spell it? Yeah. R-E-L. He's not real. You can't say 1-0. Way when I was refusing to say stuff and only done it so you felt better about yourself.
There's a real person though.
Why would I remember Max tried to say Jagielka? What? Jeez, won't forget Turbo Tino. Do you mean? Search him up. 1-1. Turbo Timo was Timo Werner's nickname. Idiot boy. Because you thought he wasn't real. Yeah, but it's 1-1 because it would have came up with him, but he didn't finish it up, so he didn't believe he, but it was telling the truth, so that's 1-1.
What's going on?
What? There's no rules, you've just made it up. And so do I. Oh my gosh, is that a reference to Never Gonna Give You Up by Nick Ashley? That automatically counts as 2 points. Because you just got rickrolled. Right, so I thought she was a girl.
For you.
Was that hell for me? It would be open air, wouldn't it? I am the thing. Wow, so you're implying that this person's going to have unconsensual intercourse with you weird little boy. What a weird little boy you are, weird little fantasies going in your head. With Jaka Kaka, or whatever his name was, and now this.
Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting.
Well,
We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it.
for me. 30 firm energy. 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 I know what octopus energy is. It's an energy company. I know what octopus energy is. Find you the best network deal. Find you the best deals. Well, unfortunately, people who've been watching Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison and down their lifetime usually do get stupider. Cameron's not replied, implying he doesn't. It's an own goal by Leighton, that one. Shaw's a decent player. I do think Shaw's an alright player on his day. Leighton Shaw's a good player, isn't he? You sure these nuts can fit in your mouth? Leighton's ignoring what I said. I think that's probably best. I got you, damn, you can't even deny. And I said you sure these nuts can fit in your mouth. That's 3-1, mate.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
Why does Cameron have the same hairstyle as Marouane Fellaini? He's gonna start me the Nazis. It's a very lucky boy to be alive. What? It's not denying it.
Okay, remember to pit this lap. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the
Still
end
not
of this lap.
denying it. Why are you singing the gay song? That line used to always make me scared. Oh, that's terrible. 5.6 second pit stop. Who do you think we are?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
What a sad excuse for a pit stop that was. I think he rage quit because I beat him. Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
Who just said that? Was that Max?
Huh? What are you saying?
Someone just said you, and then F, and I think it was Max.
Oh.
Karen, did you hear that? I thought a Haas
ERS
car
is
crashed
low,
on
ERS
waiting to
is
pit
low.
then.
Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.0 seconds.
Wait, how far ahead's Antonelli? What?
Okay, that's Antonelli just ahead. Push hard. And the time last lap, 1 minute 26.8. Okay, gap ahead, 9.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres.
Right.
Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Like, remember who Kenyatta is? Remember Kenyatta? Well, no, you did say out loud, but he was a genuine dictator for Kenya.
Piastri stopping now.
Kentucky.
Max just said Kentucky Fried Chicken. No, there was education somewhere. I mean, it was KPI education. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. That was my Mickey Mouse
One
impression.
bit of that with a duck nose, but okay.
Daniel's been quiet ever since we made him change gender.
What?
Oh yeah, that explains why. It all seems clear now.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just
With
focus on the
Daniel.
driving.
Wait, don't click retire is tricky. It means that you've retired as a driver. It's a bit young, are you? Liam Lizard has benefits for the rest of his life. You click options and retire. What do you mean by that?
So who's first? Whoa.
What? What? There's some really dirty joke I clearly don't get. I still don't know what you saw.
I was the one that made it.
If I can prove that I never did, right? Do you reckon Leighton does actually have a private area? No, there's literally nothing, like it's not male or female. Snowball. I am Snowball from Animal Farm. I'll
What do you
tell
about it,
you
like?
all about it when I see you again.
No. No.
He had some ready for you and everything. Well, that was the original idea. I'll let Cameron go for Hogan. You're mocking your pronunciation.
He's mocking your rutter.
Ayo.
I didn't.
Max.
Oh.
He sounds in so much denial there. No. Starting your career mode, I think that's best after Leighton failed to set it up properly. You're supposed to be the F1 expert.
Okay,
Ignorant and
final
want to
lap, let's
dangerous,
go.
Leighton.
Final lap.
Oh. By the way, how do I go from Italy to Azerbaijan? They both have like a really stupid corner. Italy's just nowhere near as bad, but still. Why did I feel like you were going to say something really outrageous then? Name someone you're better than. Leighton's really hard to turn heel, I think this is the night. Leighton, why do you lick the heels of children on the streets? I've just got an achievement as I said that, wow, okay, that's there forever. I don't know. I was 6 years old, I broke my dog. What? That is a controller player.
And it's victory for Franco Cop. Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted
Wait,
after the
Leighton.
excitement of that.
Leighton. Leighton. I thought you were using a controller.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us. We'll come back with more Formula One.
As well, he went through go-kart. You remember Leighton as well, he went through go-karting as a kid. He went to F3, went to F2 and got to F1. And in his first season he's qualified second in a Haas car. That's great. He doesn't seem to understand anything. So how do you view me as a fan in F1? I'm like that person who who got into it a bit, but then like started to drop out, but then started to get back into it. But they've started from the bottom, worked way up. He's used all his money to get into the tournament. Cameron's the Lance Stroll of F1 fans. And where's he from? And what team? What? Just done all this. Have 10 clean. You on about to just done all this? What did he do? At least the meeting was some threat. Cameron is just a threat. To be honest, Liam is making it out as if you're currently dead last. Okay, then that's good. Ah, it's Baku. Okay. There's no other ways to describe that. Safety car, these. Well, you'd go flying into you. Oh no, the Hitler man, the Hitler man. Should have not started saying that. Favourite 20th century Hitler dictator. Wasn't a trick question. Yeah. Probably. What do you mean by that? Unfortunately, member of our aerodynamics team has posted a statement on social media saying that ICAST led sponsor negative. The sponsors pressuring the action but handling this too harshly could create unrest within the department. They'll discipline them. Right, let's see what Pierre wants. Why does he want such a nice offer? Gasly has no ambitions for his career. He seems to be more willing than Lawson, the person who approached us. I,
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
right, Piastri's having some early talks. I'm sure he wants really high expectations, which I expected. Piastri put himself over team. F1's not won by drivers, it's won by technology, which is driven by drivers. Do it for Cameron as well, see how he goes. Right, energy cell store, I think that might be better. Blankets for tyres is also useful, but I'd rather have improved battery life because I'm going to need that a lot. I have Singapore soon after Azerbaijan. I'm not sure how good Singapore is, but yeah, it's where some poor people live. I show no apologies for that comment. Charlie Bar. It is possible.
Great news. They've accepted that contract and signed on the dotted
Alright,
line.
we've secured Franco,
And make
Colpant,
sure we
yo.
figure out how to stop any leaks about it. Nice work getting this one over the line.
Sometimes manners don't get you anywhere in life, unfortunately. Alright, we have signed Franco Colpinto's new contract. The primary drivers for re-signed contract, and Gasly's in talks, but I think it's more like
We've got interest. There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Upgrade some personnel. Finances. Oh, new secondary sponsor. That's nice.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
I can't help but think Leighton might not be trying to pay. What are my finances? I'm earning a lot more if I'm losing. My weekly earnings has decreased a tiny bit, but obviously that's going to happen when I'm expanding. Why have you just said Giddy instead of Diddy? Some might say, yeah. What failed then? Was it research? Are you okay?
Great news. They've accepted
Oh, Gasly's accepted.
We should celebrate. And make sure we figure out how to stop any leaks about it. Nice work getting this one over the line.
Yuki Tsunoda's retiring. How old is he? What? Hi Jack, I wanted to share the news that Yuki Tsunoda has announced his retirement from the sports. Whilst it's been sad to see a talented driver leave, development opens strategy and opportunity. Why is Tsunoda? How old is Tsunoda, Leighton? Why is he retiring? Oh, is Yuki retired before Alonso? I mean, I say that as if Alonso is not one of the youngest on grid. Oh gosh, they both. That's diabolical. Why is Tsunoda retired in season 1?
Alright, we've cooled our interest for now and let them know we're looking into other targets. They took it as well as can be expected. I'm sure they'll find a good drive soon. I suspect if you want to pick talks back up with them, we'll be starting on the back foot now.
Sorry, Lawson, I know you wanted to stay, but... I mean, I know you wanted to join us, but we've got Gasly. You managed to stop it getting leaked online as well, so... Can't help but feel tensions between these both here. Oh, me poor teammate's just looking like a sheep in his office. He knows it's his last season. Well, yeah. I do propose that by getting fastest lap, you'll have an advantage over the other teams and their constructors and fastest lap. Even though you don't get points for it, but you do it the moral victory. Oh wait, no, you do get points in that game, don't you? Oh, my poor teammate, he looks so sad. You know, it's his last season already. He had one season. I think the best he finished was 12th. But yeah, 12's alright. You know, he has had some VARs, but Lance Stroll's got no points this season as well, so it shows how good Lance Stroll's been as a driver. Racing Bulls have got 0 points. You know, it's a quite magical season for the Racing Bulls, 0 points.
Welcome along to the Challenge of Azerbaijan. We're on the streets of Baku, which are long and fast with tight, twisty corners. It's time for practice.
I noticed I haven't been given any interviews as CEO for my team, unless it only does like the beginning of the season, something like that. I'm at Baku waiting. Yeah, Pierre Gasly wanted us to get 34 constructors points as a bonus. Otherwise, he demands like a clause. Whilst Piastri wanted like something really stupid. You know what, I took Castle well then. I actually didn't crash on Castle. I still find it amusing that Tsunoda's retiring. I don't know why he's retiring already. It was a rough year in the Red Bull, that's for sure. First challenge at Baku done of many. I don't care if I don't do all mini challenges, I just want Baku out the way. In races you want to be first because then there's 19 drivers behind you.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay. Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Are you happy that Pierre Gasly signed for Liverpool Motors? Liam. Okay, sorry.
We're going to be logging some extra...
I said, are you happy that Pierre Gasly signed for Liverpool Motors? And he went, what? Okay. Nancy is not that upset about Pierre Gasly. That wasn't very nice. Well done, your mates won't leave stream, thanks. No. Take me to the beach. You have the mountains. You take yourself. It's way too cold. My heart is cold enough. Push come to shove. Ah, you can have the mountains. Ah, I'll take the beach. You need to have a clean map, Leighton. I don't want to see any funny business. I can sense tensions are high. What happened, Leighton? What happened on the base? Leighton. Some good info, everyone. Hello, I'm your neighbour. Goodbye, see you later. Well, it's over and it's your last few days, so yeah, we'll give you a stand of innovation for all the great work you've done for our team. Bye. I hope he doesn't try and mess up our season because he knows that he's not going to get re-signed with anyone. Yo. I'm on Azerbaijan. Well, I'll tell you how, but I forgot that Azerbaijan and that year was like near the beginning, wasn't it? I've signed Pierre Gasly's contract, by the way, Cameron, I'm not sure if I said. Why is Cameron fuming? Yeah, I think. Lena, you happy to sign Gasly because you told me to. Father God, I wonder how I managed to exist without knowledge of your parenthood and your loving care. But now I am your child, I am adopted in your family. I can
What an
never
incredible
be
practice
alone.
session that was.
Father
But the fun
God,
doesn't
you're
stop here,
there
though.
beside
Join us
me.
again as the
I
rest of the
will
weekend
sing your
unfolds.
graces. I will sing your graces. I will sing your graces forevermore. That song reminds me of the OG days. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Cameron, if you still remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You're not here to see if the gift you received or not, or you've called by the individuals you assume. So if you went through it, I think they hit five on the killer consciously that solution. I hear on the series, you're very considerate, because you're very out there, and all this other thing, and he's what for some records. He said no. Someone just got hit with a frying pan. Don't know why that's funny. You really think that's funny? No. I'm really trying to find out why you think that's funny. No. Wow. Crash out. Look. Wait, what did you do? Just ignore what he's saying. Why, look, he said. What's happened? Why have you just randomly flipped? Lena on Azerbaijan, I don't need a pig floating around my screen. That reminds me of Space Invaders. Like it. Alright, that's fine. The thing is, I don't mess up on Castle, it's this part. Wait, what? What's happening? What's happening? You better not. I'll pace me, Leclerc. Leclerc, please, no. He's done it!
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Where's that an arm movement?
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make
That was
sure
a
to
good
join us
qualifying.
again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Tsunoda last way to retirement at the age of 25. I don't know how old he is, he's something like that anyway. That makes no sense. I know I keep mentioning it, but it makes no sense to me. If you're gonna have drivers passively retire, at least make it so the older ones do it quicker. When he's trying to make his mind up whether he's going to go back on the game or just keep like bouncing his pig around.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Well, Ant, we love this 11th team on the grid. They've certainly made an impact since they came into the sport.
The entire, like, the
person
first
at the
lap.
helm, I don't think we'd have seen what we've seen so far. Their team principal really is a character.
And you need these characters in Formula 1, Croft. You need them as a driver. You want to have full trust in the person leading your team forward, that your feelings inside
I like
the
how one of
car
the teams just
and
have a
about the
Duracell
team
battery at the
are
very
gonna be
front of
relayed
the
and
car.
understood in the right way, and positive changes made.
You know what I mean? The advert's like, yeah, is it Williams?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Playing a very risky game there, aren't we, with odds? Okay, well. Look, I'd won first corner if Leclerc have won. There's two Williams cars on top three, I mean top four. Albon and Sainz are top four. Not sure if they'll be able to hold on, but they are. Sainz was one of the drivers I was thinking of, but I knew it'd be very expensive. I want Williams to at least do something. It's still actually making me laugh why Tsunoda just decided to hang his boots.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
What? What's last season? Yeah, I have driving moves on, that's obviously why you can retire, but... Last year, what? Tsunoda was. Oh. Well, yeah, but also gonna have something happen. I know what you mean. I mean, at least we know definitely someone's gonna be signed by Red Bull, so I'm assuming they could be someone good. I could sense Red Bull signing Sainz just to really ruin and make me think I should have just took him. I reckon Red Bull are going to go for someone big, but I don't know who. I watched them sign Stroll. We just see like Alfred, Aston Martin just become racing points again. That should just be a feature of Stroll Lee's Aston Martin Racing Point just reform. What? Yeah, but we know we'd pull from
Okay,
them.
incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
What? Oh. I'm just going to turn it over to take on and just battery and just hope for the best. You can distance myself before the RS is enabled and I could be set to race. You should see them training Norris does, that explains a lot. I'm actually doing alright. What's happening? No. Why were you searching up F1 Driving X? Oh. Oh no, here comes the big bad Ferrari. He's gaining so much speed on me. I have to turn over too high. Even with overtake, he gains so much, so I've got to barely rely on corners. My strategy is corners, because when I'm on a straight, they just completely, like, outpace me. Like, he gained, like, 300 milliseconds on me in that one straight. There goes Piggy.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button.
Oh yeah, we're going to Castle. I don't think I'm going to turn my battery on. Don't want engineer work. I know you're a race engineer, but you don't need the work. You just hand your work for free in that case. Watch us just get back and say, and Mr. McGuinness Cameron just says, those were the easy tests, now it's time for the real ones, so we just hear like the old boss music. I've still got that worry that I've underperformed compared to Mox, and I don't know why. I'll just turn it on because it looks like I'm about to go past this lap.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Alright. I'm not sure if Albon and Sainz are fighting with Leclerc, but they've gave me a really good gap. I feel like the AI on the other races where I've lost. On most races where I've lost, I've seen the AI get like a 7-second lead at first. Because I've been fighting with someone. Like, that was the problem in Hungary, because I was fighting so much with Hamilton. Verstappen at third place had like a 9-second lead over me. What? Pig's crashed there, I think. Pig's got the handling of a horse here. Activate DRS, Pig, you've always got to you need to activate DRS. You know what, it hasn't been too catastrophic so far, which is why I'm worried, because it seems like there's a catch. Oh, he's gaining so much time on me in the shit. He's been fighting so much that that he's really far behind, but Leclerc's gained so much time on straights. I just need to be really good in the corners, which so far I think I have been. Well, oh, there goes that pole. Good. Well, I've seen him to get a better hand on it. I'm seeing him to not crash as much. Well, yeah, if it's your friend, it's fine, but if it's your enemy, it's your worst nightmare. The top 5 best quotes. Not sure aggressive. I've been barely aggressive. I've got very low tire wear. Why? Because you keep winning. I can tell after Red Bull ring. You remember. Even though we agreed that it was an racing incident, you still knew what you were doing. That's a very nice remix to celebrate Liverpool moves to signing Pierre Gasly. I think that's going to be on his announcement video. Pierre Gasly. Driving for
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
The Williams have done a good job. They're still 4th and 5th. I've literally jinxed them. As I mentioned, how the Williams cars are both 3rd and 4th. Hamilton overtakes Albon, but Albon took position back now. And now it's in a tough position back. Seems like there's an AI fight there. Albon and Hamilton keep switching. Wait, what's he said? Yeah, what's he spoiled now? How many players do Chelsea need, man? It's not like he's going to start at Chelsea. I laughed when I'm the 100th striker on the team sheet, realised I'm not the second, I'm not the only striker. It's alright. Oh, what's happened? Oh. And you'll end up... No, it wasn't Rafa, it was only watching him around. The AI seems to do a lot more fights. Like, I've just seen Hamilton lose position to Russell. Yeah, you know. So it makes it more realistic, because the way everyone was saying the last game, it was like the exact same grid every time. Was that a problem? The AI wouldn't make overtakes on each other in the last game. Like, Leclerc's definitely finishing second unless something dramatic happens, but like... Oh my gosh, my teammate's not dead last, it's a Sauber. I'm potentially slowed to over staff and I want to know what's happened. Oh, that was scary. I was meant to click race director. I know, it's Hajar. Isn't that the way you go to the, like, Epstein Island?
Box, we're coming in this lap.
That's nice.
Gap to your teammate behind, 39.0 seconds.
Yeah. I have the concentration at the moment like a bullet. Doesn't really make sense, but worse. I have the feeling that Racing Bull's just going to have an entirely new team next season, because not only is one of their best driver tried to sign for me, like behind the back, but that Hajar, I don't think's finished outside bottom 3 once. Which is very realistic, isn't it? He's had such a bad season for Racing Bull's driver. No, clearly Hajar's not going to do anything this season for the new driver. And according to this game, I just think Behrman's going to possibly contend for like mid-table.
For now. Keep taking care of them.
So do you think Behrman's overrated now, or do you reckon he's just got time?
Don't forget, box this lap.
Yeah. How's Alonso not off?
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Two nil. Really? Especially for the car he's in. No, but obviously, like, I mean, obviously the one you put.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Hazard, obviously, yeah, he's got the worst car, one of the worst cars on grid, and he's doing good. Yeah, no, I get what you mean, he's probably good. Yeah, he's clearly good enough if Mercedes won, and never mind, he actually has got a few, like, top 10s already. Yeah, that's fair. Obviously, though, he is working with a better car, but Alpine are like the best Alpine are like second best mid-table team. I say that as if I haven't seen most Alpine's DNF this season. Right, what's Alpine's plan next season? Oh, where's Verstappen pulled fastest lap from then?
Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race.
That was visibly Verstappen, not Piastri. So, what if you're lying? I haven't been lied to by my engineer or the race visuals. To be honest, I'd rather trust the visuals. I completed an overtake on Castle on Sainz, which is very impressed myself. Leclerc had a really good pit. I mean, my team's not very good at pits, so it's not like the team we're gonna gain time themselves, but I had a race before and my front left pace, I forgot to actually put the wheel on for a few seconds. Alright, you're alright.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Yes. I'm having a good race. I haven't even had to use I haven't used flashback once. I only use it if the AI itself has done me over so much that I'm like, that's unfair. Like before Verstappen spun me and got no repercussion. I'll let your dog off. offered interpretation. I never crashed, it's fine. That woman's stuck in my head. I don't know, I think Mood's getting a bit excited that we haven't crashed yet. Sometimes as well, this... What was that? We need some stand-up comedy for stream filler. Yeah, like stand-up comedy for you, from you, to like fill the stream with content. That was intensely funny. I see my car's ahead of a Sauber now. Yeah, teammate. An F1. Albon, you can't do that. Man, I mean, yeah, it was a good idea, but I'm still waiting for the jokes, Liam. Oh no. See you rolling, it hurts it.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
No. It was impressive how she got a voice that high. Wow, he's done it. He's actually done it. I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again, so watch it, drink it in. Yes. Yes. Yes! I don't even know, is that a what?
Franco Colapinto takes the checkered flag and wins.
And they're just
I do get it, I'm not even good at not.
Welcome then to
It
the
was just that bad. It's just that bad. I was just about to say, that was almost a form of dark humour, which was so
Well, what an
bad.
end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So everyone who's dead is dead. I got an achievement. What a race. Good times. I don't know. What was dark about that? Poverty. They can't hit a home run.
Here's the outcome from that call, boss.
Well, you did say it's dark humour. Like, you delivered it that poorly that the punchline didn't actually happen. You took a very dramatic turn there, Leighton. Wow, that woman is a special person to me. Like, jokes of... Why you shouldn't. Wait, racist? I didn't realise that's what you said. You're paying a moral price. And maybe that's a good thing. For your sake. And also my monetization. Which I get, because I get tons of adverts on my videos to the point where I get called Advert Man. But what can you play? Well, you're not very good.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them.
What
We've
do you
got
mean?
performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Red card. I think we're gonna have to flag this one as a red. Red card, you're off. You're straight red. But thanks. Oh, come on. VAR says red card. Can't help but get Blood Diamond vibes from this one.
Boss, we've reached a major turning point for the team.
Congratulations, boss. We've hit a key milestone. Our fan ratings are growing reputation, draw more attention and benefits from fans. Oh wait, yeah, I can put new stickers on my car. I know. I know. I have a new car design ready for next season. What school did that woman go to for comedy on that video? I'm really curious what school she went to because I want to go there. What? If you can only have it if that's your primary. You can unlock autumn, yeah, but you can only have applied if it is your primary. And it unlocks across the entire game, obviously. I don't know why I looked that far down, as if I had enough sponsors to look there. Hello. Can you hear me? I've just unlocked 2 sponsor slots here, which is quite nice. That's mean. How big's that logo, man? Where is it? Oh. Must be a really good review. That Cameron's laughing at it. My car's not sold out, I think. There's, Leighton, if you sold this car, you wouldn't be able to name any sponsors on it. That's how little I've sold out.
Hey, Chief.
It's not as
We have a
ridiculous as
part or two ready
football.
for development because they finished research.
It's
Let's
still
get
obviously
that in
quite
motion,
high, but
shall we? Head to
it's still
engineering
really
for
good,
more
obviously, but it's not as ridiculous as some footballers. What do you mean by that? Everyone who thinks I should do a backflip right now. Alright, then I won't. What do you mean by that? Gonna cry. If I lost the bad one, you could have had nothing. Alright, I'll be real quick. I'm back. Red buzzer. Alright, this is my last race of stream, and then I'm ending stream. I'm getting off F1. Shouldn't even be laughing, but I just did. Yes, I do get it, but I'm not going to acknowledge it. Then can you do your impression of that woman now?
Welcome to the approaching dusk here in Singapore on Saturday.
Cameron, can you do your impression of that woman? The one who goes,
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts.
you can do it, Alana. Yeah. Good. Alright, lay out now, Charlie. Watch, right now, watch. Let him out. I'm back. I was expecting to see though, you know. Is Singapore poor? But you're not allowed to go in Singapore, did you know that? Gum. Because they say that it's too... They're not allowed gum because they say it's too... They think it's too dirty. How? Do you have a chip when you're born? Do you have like cameras in the house? Why did you do it on a countertop? Why is it on a picture? You took a picture? Oh my god. I know what you mean now. I know exactly what you're going for. Well, the Singaporeans are gonna like that, are they? First time for the law-abiding citizens. Yeah. I'm gonna say Singaponese.
Program complete. A job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
It's Indonesian. Did you start speaking English aggressively at people? We talk about animals. JR says yeah. I'm in charge of AR, that doesn't say that. Uber. Does he work with Daniel? Don't know. I was just asking, does he work with Daniel? It's a genuine question. Is he going to be the rest of a point or? VAR says no.
Test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Calling each other father when you were not actually. Is she dead? That's not offensive. Year 5. When you're like 8. Year 3. You've just said year 3 was fine. Trying to get a time machine and stop. Also, when it goes to like a nan, like there's different terminologies you can use. I say grandmother. I say mother and father as well. I do. You know, Dad say sound like that woman from some TV show I don't get the reference to. I go, I can't remember. You talk kids, that's appropriate wording. I think it's Peppa Pig's fault, because she used to call them Mummy and Daddy Pig. Yeah. Well, you're the PS party, so that displeased that one. You've probably got food in your mouth now. That is proof that Liam's a Tory, that sentence. Leighton watched Macbeth once and thought, you know what, that's how we speak. Liam used to buy shingles to enter the shop. Well, some of us, yeah. Yeah, but the British pigs, how could pigs speak and be British? The Queen's in that TV show, I saw someone try and say a genuine theory that Animal Farm's related to Peppa Pig because the pigs can speak, and the Queen's whispering it. Don't know, I don't watch Peppa Pig. I know what you're on about. What was he called? It couldn't be Mr. Potato. He just put man at the end. Yeah, I was gonna say yellow card for that one, put Disney on touch. Leighton telling people not to watch Toy Story as a 2-year-old because they aren't toys. Leighton telling people they can't. Leighton telling everyone in the country not to watch Oppenheimer because they're not American. Well, yeah, if you think about it, kids now for some reason. In all due respect, Leighton, if you think about it, kids now have like American accents because American YouTubers are what they watch. So if they see someone on telly speaking with speaking in that terminology, when they're also gonna adapt to using those words. Being an American sports fan, clearly you're having a bad life if you're there. What? So Cameron is like a man. There's no more to that sentence. No, I was just describing that he is. Cameron's got his big boy shoes on now. After today's conversation, he just stopped.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free
I feel
practice is
stupid for
over.
laughing. Who's Ethan? How had it been horrendous? How? Yeah. Dad, do you say that as if that was about to be really offensive? What for suggestion you about to throw me underneath a bus? Why not ever? Cheers, now who is eating? Alright, that's the end of the stream. I found this mate, don't joke, I accidentally baseball with my